what's happening. It's just another day here in Ohio. It's a gloomy and cold day, and it's been raining. It rained all day yesterday and misty rain today. V and I are getting ready to head out. I'm going to try to take a walk. It looks like it's not raining right now, and it's supposed to clear up by later this afternoon, so we'll see.
Rubber City.
Harley-Davidson, Rubber City, where's that at? Oh, that's Akron. Well, he's got the mail, and I think we're going to go into Medina and walk that, see if we can find that all-purpose trail in Medina. It goes, I don't know, a mile or maybe a mile and a half. It might not be a super long one, but it'll be something we can do.
We've lived here how long? I never even knew there was a trail.
There. No.
There's many trails that I didn't know about.
So not a very exciting hike or anything. I know we haven't put any videos out in a couple days. Life's been fairly hectic. If it isn't one thing, it's something else. Mostly health stuff, though.
Yep.
V's been, in and out for tests and seeing doctors on different appointments.
And now the doctor doesn't even know what to do.
So she's going in for, you're going in for an ultrasound, right?
A renal ultrasound? Kidneys.
Yeah, they're going to look at her kidneys some more. And then I'm going in next week for an MRI. Well, no, not next week, the week after. Everything gets so dragged out, these medical appointments. They can't just do it tomorrow. They got to put it off for a whole week. And then after I get an MRI, it's another whole week before the doctor can look at the results and tell me what's wrong. So, what's my problem? I think I told you, I did something to my arm. I ripped something in my arm, my right arm, my bicep. And now the surgeon says he thinks it's a rotator cuff injury. So that might mean shoulder surgery coming up. Not really happy about that, especially because it's April. This is no April Fool's joke either. No. It's the real thing. The other thing we did this week is we took our travel trailer. We like to call it the Hemi. It's a Salem Hemisphere, so just for short we call it the Hemi. And even at the dealer they call them the Hemi. So, but I'd take it in. I don't remember what night it was. Well, I was going to take it in, like Wednesday night, and I had to take the cover off of it, so that ended up being an evening there. And then I spent a whole nother evening just getting ready to go. The battery was dead. The tires all needed air. By the time I got it all hooked up and prepped, I killed 2.5 hours or something like that. So that was another whole evening shot. And I probably could have made a video of that, but I was so frustrated and busy, it's really difficult to deal with the camera when you're doing all that stuff.
And a sore arm.
Yeah, my arm's killing me too, so it's hard working with a gimp arm. But I got it into the dealer then and dropped it off. And then V reminded us that, did we get the registration sticker? No. So I dragged it all the way up there without a registration. So today I went and got the registration. So when I go to pick it up from the dealer, it'll be all legal. Well, this is right in town. It is Champion Creek Multi-Purpose Trail. This is a little restaurant, but it doesn't seem like it's open right now. That's Tattoo Place right across the street. And downtown square's right over there. So we're real close to downtown Medina.
That's it. It's gonna come right
What?
Train. You hear it?
I do hear a train whistle way in the background.
It'll be coming by just when you're talking, I'm sure.
Yeah. You got some rocks?
I do. But I'm not advertising for that group anymore.
When you do the painted rocks, there are Facebook group pages. And I guess all over the country, depending on where you live, there's different groups that you can join on Facebook. And then you can post your painted rocks on there. You can post the rocks you find, and you can see what other people find and see if they find your rocks. And the local group that we have here for this part of Ohio is run by a woman who's like this old school teacher type lady, and she's like very, very, very strict about her rock rules. Yeah, you know, she says you can't put anything religious on your rocks, you can't put any ads on your rocks, no personal names.
No causes.
For no causes, like no cancer causes. She doesn't allow it. And it's like, and then when you go to the page to look at the rocks, they're all like little kids, like scribbles, and like a little 3-year-old painted a rock.
If you question the rules on the website, she blocks you and she deletes your posts. I don't have time in my life for drama.
Yeah, she's a lot of high drama, and so, you know, just like any good thing, somebody's got to mess it up with a lot of drama. But we got some other plans. We're still going to paint some rocks and hide them around different places.
And there are other rock groups. There's one called Ohio Rocks, and there's one called Ohio Rocks Rule. So there's other places too.
Oh, there's a stream down there. That's a long way down. Huh. Here's a rock that V found the other day.
On my hike.
There's no hashtag on it, so I don't know where it's from.
On my hike too.
I'll put it right there. Somebody else can pick it up. Looks like a kid painted it or something. You hear the high voltage humming over there.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
What? No motorcycles. Oh, nice. They left their chairs back there.
Probably moved out and just left them.
Those are keepers. Hey, if you were a homeless person, you'd have a place to sit there.
A wet place. I wonder why my son doesn't come live here at the Medina Village Apartments.
I don't know what the rent is on them. This trail is like walking on a sidewalk through the city. But I think it goes down into the woods a little further down here. Find out.
Because it's cold up here.
Yeah, it's a cold day. April Fool's Day. April 1st. And Val played a trick on me this morning. I come downstairs and she's outside. She comes in off the front porch and tells me that a cat peed all over the front porch. And she says, oh, it's everywhere. So I got all ticked off, and I'm like, oh, these darn cats. And I go marching down there, and she started laughing. And she says, April Fools. So she got me.
You got me too.
I got her too, though. I went to get the registration for the trailer this morning, and I came home. She says, did you get the sticker? And I said, nope. I said, it's the registration's under joint ownership, and both of us have to be there to sign for it. And she's like, oh, doggone it. now we got to go all the way back up there again. I'm like, yep. And I could see the scowl on her face, and I said, April Fools. Oh, V found something. Coffee time.
So I'll replace it with another one.
There you go. And no hashtag on it. Find us on Facebook, Northwest Ohio Rocks. So you find one and you put another one down.
Yeah, that one I was carrying was heavy. It was like a brick.
That's one she found the other day, and it was a
You found it at Chick-fil-A.
Game of Thrones theme on it. This was an apartment that burned down about a month ago, and unfortunately there was fatalities here. I know one little girl died here. It's a terrible, terrible fire. It's just the whole building is just laid to rubble.
Some people died afterwards too. They made it out, but died from complications after.
Oh my gosh. Horrible, horrible fire. That whole building is disintegrated.
That was an apartment, right?
Yeah, that was an apartment there. Wow. And you know what? We had no idea. We had heard about this fire, but we had no idea that this trail came right past it. No idea. We're walking along and I'm like, hey, look, that's where that place burned down. How awful. Sad. I just saw a thing in the paper today where they were having a memorial dinner for this little girl that died in there. She was about 5 or 6 years old. Fundraiser.
Now, is this just a loop over there, or which way do we?
Nice little stream here.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the rock shapes.
These looking for rocks to paint. There's some different odd shaped ones down there.
People find some really unique rocks. The shapes of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So now this trail kind of winds more out into the countryside here. I got the nice babbling stream over here on the right. Yeah, I got frisbee golf. This is actually a frisbee golf. There's another one over there. And that would be a hard one to get because your frisbee would end up right in the creek. 1 mile?
Mm-hmm.
She's got her Map My Walk app on, so it barks out the mileage each mile we go. It tells us. So if we turned around right now and headed back, we'd get to a mile hike.
Wonder where that bridge goes.
Frisbee golf, I think. Oh, there's another parking lot up there. Well, we were almost 4 miles back to the truck. And V, I don't know if you can see her, she's walking over here. She wants to get her full 4 miles in, so she is going to keep walking until her Map My Walk goes off. And then she'll come back to the truck. She's looking for rocks. She found another painted rock over there. Had a little bumblebee painted on it. Kind of cute. She gets all excited when she finds a rock. So I think she's searching for rocks there as she's trying to get her 4 miles. Me, I'm done. Done. 4 miles is plenty. I was going to show you how, this is where we parked the Hemi. And so when I pull out of here, I have to make a 90-degree turn there. And even if I swing up this way as far as I can and turn the corner, you can see where the trailer wheel still, went over here. It went right off into the mud there. And I filled the rut in, I stomped it in. But it is like quicksand there. So what we're going to do, probably in a couple weeks, I'll call the delivery guy and I'm going to fill that corner in with a couple tons of stone and get a nice solid base in there, so that'll never happen again. So when I come out of here, I can turn right out of here and head down the driveway without any trouble. That's what I want. You got a big trailer like that, you got to make room to maneuver it around. Heck, pretty soon I'll have this whole yard limestone. I mean, look, I got thousands of dollars of stone right here in front of the garage. But it makes a difference, and it's nice to have that parking area, that turnaround area. It's a little colder today than we thought it was going to be. Actually quite chilly. The daffodils are a little droopy today. We're gonna go in, relax. Bought some brews at the store, so enjoy a drink. Well, here's what we got today. We got a Lagunitas, citrus, senesis. We got a strongbow, hard apple cider cherry blossom, Great Lakes Brewing Company, and Burning River Pale Ale, a Southern Tier, raspberry white, a shock top, Belgian white, and a Mike's Limeade. So I don't know who's going to be drinking what, but we're gonna have a couple of, maybe one or two, enjoy the afternoon and just chill.